You guys, this is one of those random times I tell y'all about. That's why I tell y'all to like the video, share the video, and subscribe because we have random conversations. And like I said, today is one of them. So let me go ahead and, prompt y'all to do what y'all need to do because this is like no notice at all. All right. So as y'all come into the building, make sure that y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All right. I know. I'm like, D, you ain't even warn us. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the drill. That's why you need to hit the notification bell. Let's talk for a second. Because I feel like a lot of y'all are getting shit misconstrued. What's good, Brandon? What's good, Codex? What's good, Naniki? What's good, Bradley? RC, Anger, Miami, Pernell. What's good? A lot of y'all are getting stuff confused. Fellas, I know. I tell y'all that you should be the provider. You should be the protector. You should be the one that's taking care of things, making sure your woman is straight, making sure your family is straight, making sure your household is in order. I know. I tell y'all that, right? But that does not let your woman off the hook. What's good, Miraday? He says always a good positive experience. He says, let's clear it up, D. Look here, Brad and Mila Jones. We're going to clear it up. What's good, Great by Grace? What's good, Tyler? Men of Fire. I can't see everybody else, but I appreciate y'all for being here on no notice, so thank you. That does not let your woman off the hook. It's a lot of men in my inbox saying, well, I feel like because I'm the man, I should do this. I'm the man, I should do that. My woman should have to worry about this. My woman should have to worry about that. You're right. She shouldn't. But that does not mean that your woman should not be contributing to you. Contributing to, the household. See, a lot of y'all are confusing taking care of your woman as allowing a woman to take advantage of you. That is not the same thing. And if you think it is the same thing, you are sadly mistaken. Taking care of a woman does not grant her access to take advantage of you and not pull her weight. She should be contributing in some form or fashion. It can be financially. She can contribute to y'all financially. That's fine. Maybe she doesn't work. Well, she needs to be contributing in other ways. Whether that's making sure the house is together, making sure the kids are together, picking up the slack where you are not able to. Supporting you, pouring into you, giving you encouragement, giving you support in some kind of way. Taking care of a woman does not grant her access to be a childlike figure in your life. It just does not. It just does not. It is not the same thing. I feel like a lot of y'all men are getting it twisted and confused, and y'all are wondering why, why come, women are taking advantage of me? Why come I feel like I'm not really getting anything out of my marriage? I'm not really getting anything out of my relationship. I mean, I am carrying on that provider and protector role. What's going on? I am, sustaining my end of the bargain. Why come I feel depleted? Because you are taking care of a woman that's not taking care of you. It is nothing wrong with having a woman that can contribute to you financially. Buy you something every now and again. It's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of y'all like to, feel like, well, I think that makes me less of a man if my woman is doing this. Don't. Appreciate it. Show her that you appreciate that. Although she did not have to, I appreciate it. If you're the type of man who does not want your woman to contribute financially and she tries to, just let her know, like, hey, baby, thank you for that contribution. I don't need it. but I appreciate it. Or you can say, you know what, I appreciate that we don't need it, but because you gave it to me, I'm going to take your money and I'm going to put it in an account so it can go towards our vacations. Whatever, you know, but don't completely feel like as a man, you're supposed to be taking on extra burdens and no woman is supposed to be easing that for you. Thank you, Afi Kingdom, for your donation. He says, boom, I'm at work showing support, sis. Peace out. I know it's a lot of y'all at work right now. I know this is random as fuck, but I appreciate you, Afi. You always show love. I know this is short notice, and I know y'all are like at work right now. So I ain't expecting, and I ain't even tell y'all that I was going live. This is just one of them off the whim. So I appreciate all 69 of y'all in the building right now. Like the video though, share the video and subscribe. And if you're at work right now and you can't watch, just come back and watch the playback later. All right. But I appreciate y'all. A woman should be trying to pour into you. There's nothing wrong with that. It does not make you a weak man because, you know, you are taking something from your woman that your woman is freely giving you. That's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. It's not a problem at all. My husband is the provider and the protector around here. But do I still give my husband money so that he can invest in some stocks? Fuck yeah. Do I still give my husband some money so, you know, maybe he can put it up in the savings accounts? Fuck yeah. Does that make me a pick-me? I guess if you are that type of shallow-minded ass woman that feels like a woman contributing to her household by giving her man some money so that he can invest it for them, I mean, I guess, whatever. Let me tell y'all something. I am the type of woman that is strongly believing in a man should be the provider and the protector. My husband pays all of these motherfucking bills. I don't have to worry about paying a rent. I don't have to worry about, you know, paying electricity and gas. I don't have to worry about that. And I'm very grateful for him. But guess what? Let me tell y'all something. I just got a $1,200 check. Ain't much, but it's something. I just got $1,200. Do you know I just gave my husband $800 of that? And he took that money and said, okay, cool, I'm going to put it into some stocks. That's what you're supposed to do. A woman, just because you are the woman that feels like a man should be taking care of you, provided and protecting, does not mean that you should not be doing your part as well. When you feel like you can contribute that shit. You said tell her to put her money in a retirement account for her. Anything. It does not let you off the hook as a woman just because you have a man that is able. Just because he's able does not mean that you should not be contributing into him. And maybe you don't have $800 to give your man. Maybe you ain't got $50 to give your man. Maybe you ain't got $8 to give your man. But you should be contributing in other ways. In any aspect. If you feel like you are able, you should be doing that shit. I feel like I got some money right now. Okay, I'm contributing. That's going towards something. I'm putting that, you know, I'm telling my husband, take that, do something with it. I trust you. They got my damn locks popping out. You know, you should be with a man that you trust in that way. Now, ladies, am I saying that when you get your tax money and you ain't heard from this nigga all year, that you should take your tax money and let him try to flip it like he said he was gonna do last year and blow your shit? No, it's not what I'm saying. Absolutely fucking not. And see, that's where you can get misconstrued and discombobulated with the message. Okay? y'all can be like, well, you know, I did what you told me to do. I gave my man my money, and you know, he said he was gonna put it in this, and he was gonna flip it, and he was gonna do that. Ladies, that's where you gotta use your damn discernment and be wise enough to know and understand what kind of man you dealing with and why the fuck you probably should not be with him. I ain't talking about your typical you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the typical ass dude that, you know, trying to feed you and sell you a story and sell you a dream, a empty ass dream, so you can give him $10,000. I'm not telling you that, sis. Do not do that to me. But if you are in a committed relationship, a marriage, okay, and your husband or your man is holding shit down, he's making sure you're fed, he's making sure you have a roof over your head, he's making sure that you have clothes on your back, he's making sure you don't have to worry for shit. If you get some extra money, you better be contributing to that man and telling him, look, baby, I know you got it and I appreciate you, but can you take this and do something with it for us? Put it in an account. Buy some stocks, whatever you need to do. I just feel like you should have this and you should do something with it. And your man could very well be like my husband and say, you know, don't give me all of your money. Just, you know, whatever you feel. I didn't have to give my husband shit. I get $1,200. I get to keep all of that. That's how my husband is. But the way that I'm set up as a solid queen, knowing that my husband is holding shit down, knowing that my husband is taking care of business, I'm not set up to just be like, I can be selfish with this. And to me, as a man, although you should feel like you got it for yourself, you should still be holding your woman accountable for certain things. It shouldn't be like she doesn't have to do anything. She should have to do something. Like, for instance, in my household, I don't have to, you know, contribute monetarily. That's just something that I do when I feel like I can or when I want to. But my husband requires that, hey, you go to the grocery store. Hey, you make sure the house is together. Hey, you make sure that we got food. Hey, you make sure, you know, you're reading and evolving so that you are becoming a better version of yourself. Because when you are becoming a better version of yourself, you're able to pour back into our household and our family. You know, he requires me to do the self-work on myself. That's my requirement. That's my contribution. He expects me to hold up my end of the bargain of what I say I'm going to do. Okay, you say you're going to, you know, improve upon your business. I need to see that you're reading books pertaining to your business. You say that you want to improve your mind. I need to see you doing things, doing activities that are getting you to where you are evolving mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever it is that I say I'm going to do. That's my requirement. He holds me to that. I have to follow through with what I say I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Who is that? Elijah, for your donation. He said straight facts. I appreciate your donation. Y'all like this video, share this video, and subscribe, y'all. Somebody need to hear this shit. It's somebody out there, and I got this shirt on backwards, y'all, because I like the already legendary. So that's why I'm just extra. I got to put that out there. If y'all see the tag, it's just on backwards. I gotta let y'all see that I'm already legendary. Shout out to my homegirl, 3D Not T, one of the dopest female rappers. All right, but anyway. You should be doing something. She should be doing something. It shouldn't be a situation to where your woman is just expecting you to do everything, pour into her, invest into her, do unto her, and she don't have to do nothing. And I feel like a lot of y'all get that, you know, misconstrued by thinking that as a man, hey, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that, and you know, I shouldn't require my woman to do nothing at all. Fuck no, that's the wrong mentality, King. And while I say that you should be the provider, you should be the protector, let me add this: you should be the sole provider. Maybe that's what y'all need to hear, because thinking that a woman should not provide at all is a problem. And like I said, if you're the type of man that does not require your woman to provide or contribute rather monetarily, you still should hold her to some standard to where she is pouring back into you or back into that relationship in some kind of way. She should not just be able to run freely doing what the fuck she wants to do when the fuck she wants to do it, and be careless, be, you know, mindless, be irresponsible with what she's doing, while you are the one out here constantly having to break your back and work all day and pay this and pay for that, especially when it's being taken for granted, taken advantage of. You know, that's a problem. That is a problem. Ladies, we should not feel like we should not have to pour into our man. And again, there's nothing wrong with a woman doing for you from time to time. You know, and I know it's a lot of mans out there. Okay, y'all just like, look, I don't take no money from my girl. You know, I don't do that shit. I pay for the date. I pay for, you know, this, that, and third. I don't do that. And I respect that. But if your woman is willing to do that for you, allow her to. Because if she is offering that to you, obviously she feels like that's something that you deserve. It's possibly or potentially making her feel better, making her feel like she is, you know, reciprocating. It makes a woman feel good to pour into her man. If he's a good man, take that shit, appreciate it. But never should you ever just sit around feeling like because you are the man that you're supposed to take on the heavy loads all the damn time. And your woman shouldn't have to pour back into you. She should be contributing something. You should be holding her to some kind of standard that she is obligated to follow through on. If that's going to school, if you like, look, baby, you ain't gotta pay no bills. You ain't gotta do all of that. No, I got that. But I am gonna require you to level up. Okay, I do require that. I require you to go and, you know, pursue, you know, whatever dream it is that you have, and be able to cultivate that and build upon that and be able to bring something back home to the family. Start a business for the kids. You know, whatever. You should be holding her to do something. She should not just be free to just be a bump on the log. That ain't life. And a real woman wouldn't want that. You know, and while I always say that you shouldn't be that independent woman that don't need no man, you still should be able to be self-reliant and self-sufficient. It does not mean that you are to carry around that mindset of, I don't need a man, I can do it by myself. It's just carrying on the mindset and doing things that, you know, coincide with the fact that, look, I can carry it on my own. I can make shit happen on my own. I can make my own money. I can take care of myself and my family and contribute. It's not having that mindset of, I got it by myself. I don't need you. You just here. Bow down to me. It's more so of, I got it by myself if I wanted to, but I don't want to have it by myself. I want to contribute to our family. I want to make sure that we are able to build even more. So whatever you contribute, thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm still going to go out here and do what I need to do as well, so that I am holding up my end of a bargain, making sure that I am contributing and pouring into and reciprocating as well. It don't matter if it's a little bit or a lot. I'm still going to do what I need to do. I'm not going to sit around waiting for somebody to take care of me and sponsor me. Like, that's the wrong mentality, ladies. And a lot of us have that mentality. We look for a bag. We look for a man to be our bag. You should be a bag by yourself. I don't care that your man has a bigger bag than you. You should still have your own bag. And then when you have your own bag, you're able to add to the family's bag. That's what it's a fucking about. And a lot of us go into relationships with this real single mentality. That is counterproductive. That's how you get men to where they feel like, well, I'm in a relationship by myself. Well, because you are. You're with a woman that's not trying to contribute to you or pour into the family as well. Thank you so much, CoStar, for your donation. I appreciate that. And y'all like this video. I see it's 130 of us in the building right now. And again, I apologize for not, giving y'all no notice. But y'all know the deal. I tell y'all to, make sure that y'all hit that notification bell because I go live randomly sometimes. What's good, Nikki? He says, I'm in love with this no makeup video, no makeup look in your recent videos. Thank you, Dre. I just haven't felt like it. I'll put some eyelashes on next time, though. That's another thing. Y'all be like, Quinn, you look so, you're beautiful. You don't need all of that. You don't need all of that. A lot of women know that they are beautiful naturally. It's just that women, we extra. Allow us to be extra, y'all. If we want to put on our eyelashes, let us put on our eyelashes. We want to wear a little makeup, let us wear our makeup in peace, y'all. It's just that, we extra. Women, we like to be extra sometimes. But should a woman feel like she needs that? No. And I feel like that's the problem. It's a lot of women that feel like they need eyelashes and they need makeup to be beautiful. And that's a part of the game to where where it becomes a problem, when you feel like you need it to be beautiful. Like, no, that is just for fun. That is just to enhance what you already are. You should not be reliant upon eyelashes and makeup to be or feel beautiful. I don't care if you got dark circles under your eyes. I don't care if you got pimples. I got a pimple and shit. You probably can't see it right now, but I got blemishes and shit. My eyelashes, they cool, but they ain't like flaring out and all of that how I like it. But whatever. You should still embrace who you naturally are when you want to. You shouldn't feel relying on other shit. But that's another story. But I do appreciate that. Thank you, Levante, for your donation. She says, on point. I appreciate y'all. It is okay for a woman to contribute and pour into you. It does not make you less of a man. It does not make you weak. What makes you weak, fellas, and I'm going to say this before I get off of here, and I see it's 154, y'all. We better have 135 likes, y'all. Before I get off here, let me say this. I feel like it makes a man weak when he requires his woman to go half on everything. And again, y'all gonna blaze me up in the comments. I already know. We live in a different time. We live in a different age. We can't make this amount of money. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't do that by ourselves. We need two incomes. I know that's what y'all gonna say. But I feel like still, fellas, and y'all can hate me if y'all want to, I feel like that is a weak mentality for a man to have. And let me tell you why. A man is naturally supposed to be a provider and a protector. He's naturally supposed to go out here and get it on his own. He's supposed to naturally be able to go out here by any means necessary in the most righteous way that he can and be able to provide for his family. He shouldn't be out here looking for a woman to prop him up. And that's what y'all sound like when y'all are out here talking about, I need a woman to go 50-50 on these bills. I need a woman to go 50-50. Y'all sound so weak. And I know y'all laughing, but I'm for real. It sounds so fucking pathetic because, again, a man is supposed to hold it down. When I lost my job, I got laid off back in October of 2018. My husband was not like, well, you need to help me find you another job because that ain't going to work because you need to pay this bill. You need to do that. He didn't do that. He said, all right, cool. That just means I need to get on my A game even more. That's what a man is supposed to do. He ain't out here making a woman have to go and do nothing. Still hold you to a standard though. Still have to make your contributions. But a man is never going to walk around with that defeated, weak-ass mentality, feeling like he's going to sink the ship because his woman ain't got a job. Like, look, a real man's going to make it do what it do. If he got to go out here and work 2 jobs, figure out how to make his business pop, start learning how to invest, he's going to make it happen. And see, that's where I salute a king that is able to do that. And when you have a man like that, it makes a woman want to contribute even more. Because it's like, damn, he didn't even, he didn't break a sweat. He didn't pressure me to do nothing. I appreciate that. A real queen is going to appreciate that, and she's going to reciprocate. She's going to contribute more than you know. She's going to go above and beyond. Right. Cray says that's what men do. Yeah. And so y'all got to know and understand how to have balance, because a lot of y'all don't have balance. Y'all don't understand balance because y'all feel like, okay, well, Danica, you're saying that a man is supposed to provide and protect, and he's not supposed to have his woman do nothing. But then you turn around and saying that, he should require a woman to, contribute and all this. You're confusing me. I'm not confusing y'all. Y'all confusing y'all damn selves. I need you to really understand what I'm saying. A man should be the sole provider and protector for his household, for his family. He should know how to go out there and make a living and be able to take care of everything that he needs to take care of as a man. However, that man should still require a woman to contribute in some form or fashion. You should not be out here taking care of a woman that is not helping to take care of you. She should be contributing to the household, to you in some way. It may not be monetarily. It may be in a different way. Whatever floats your boat and makes you happy and makes y'all feel comfortable. Agree upon that. Settle upon that and make that the requirement for her to contribute. She should not just be out here willy-nilly making you feel some type of way. I feel abused. I feel used. I feel taken advantage of. I feel taken for granted. You feel that way because you are pouring into a woman that is emptying you. Find you a woman that is going to replenish you. A woman is supposed to replenish you and make you feel whole. You should never feel like a workhorse. You should never feel like your work is in vain. That's the problem. When you have a good woman at home that's taking care of X, Y, and Z, whatever it is that you guys agreed upon for her to take care of. When you have a woman that is holding up her end of the bargain, whether it is her pouring into you financially a little bit when she can, whether it is her taking care of the household, the kids, making sure that you have a meal, making sure that you are feeling, supported and loved and, catered to and all of that. You'll feel so much more replenished and like your work is not in vain when she is doing those things for you. You start to feel depleted and you start to feel like this woman is not for you when you're doing all of these things for her and you feel like all she's doing is reaping the benefits and taking. You need to set some kind of boundaries within your relationship. And as a real woman, queens, if you have a man that is taking care of home, that is taking care of you, making sure everything is in alignment and in order, you should want to do something. I don't understand. I as a woman, like I said, I'm the woman that is being taken care of by my husband. My husband takes care of shit. I don't gotta worry about much. But as a woman, knowing that I have the type of man, that does not make me want to be lazy. That does not make me just want to slack off and live off him and mooch off him and just take. That makes me want to, that motivates me. It should motivate a woman to do more when her man takes a lot off her plate. He's freeing up extra time and energy for you to do what you need to do so that you can ultimately contribute, hopefully, back to the family. That's what it's supposed to be about. I don't understand. So if you find yourself in this dilemma where it's like, well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. I'm supposed to provide. I'm supposed to protect. I'm doing that for her. But you're doing it for the wrong type of woman. You need to check that. You need to go have a conversation with your woman and let her know, especially if you are starting to feel depleted and used up and like nothing, is being poured back into you. You need to have that conversation like, look, baby, I'm going to take care of the house. I'm going to make sure you ain't got to worry about much, but I would appreciate if you can, contribute in this way, whatever that is. And then she's like, well, what you mean? Then again, we got some issues we need to sort through and sort out. Because a woman should have no problem, especially if you are freeing up all of that extra time, all that extra money, all the extra energies for her. She should have no problem with whatever request that you have for her to do. Within reason. All right, let's put that in there too, because a lot of y'all men be power tripping too. Let me add that. Don't be out here power tripping, guys. Like, well, I make all the money and I pay all the bills and you ain't got to worry about this. I want a threesome every other week. I need you to lick my toes. No. See, now you playing games. Okay, now you're abusing your power. No. What I am saying is, require her to do whatever is in reason that's comfortable for both of you guys. Not on some power trip, controlling, manipulative type bullshit. Don't do that. And there's nothing wrong with you, being able to have your woman contribute to you or to the household in different ways. Like I said, I don't have to give my man nothing. But out of my $1,200 that I got, I gave him $800 because I'm like, look, go ahead. I need to find a way to, flip some more stuff for us. Let's reinvest something. Let's make some more. Like, that's what it's about, you guys. A relationship is about how you guys can improve each other's lives and make each other become better. It's about being assets to one another. Okay? You have to do that. He says, you right within reason, fellas. Yes, because there's a lot of men out here be tripping, y'all. Like, I do all of this. I need you to, suck my balls. I need you. No. Okay. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, don't be out here trying to make her be a slave or sex slave or whatever. Like, don't be doing all of that. Shit. Respect your woman. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. Having respect for each other. But I just have to make this quick video because it's a lot of men I feel like are misunderstanding what it is to be a provider and protector. Y'all are, confusing that with being a doormat, with being a man that can be taken advantage of and taken for granted. Like, no, just because you're the provider and the protector does not grant anybody access to be a slacker, to just mooch, to just deplete and not want to reciprocate. That's an issue. And if you're in that type of dynamic, if you're in that type of relationship, you need to have a real heart-to-heart conversation and let your woman know how you're feeling. Like, look, baby, I feel like I'm doing a lot. And honestly, I don't require much of you. I don't ask much of you. However, I would really appreciate if you can handle X, Y, and Z for me. Okay? And she should have no problem doing that. It's nothing wrong with you holding your woman to a standard. And again, you could very well be like my husband, and you ain't gotta pay for nothing. You ain't gotta the money, no. Whatever money you get, you can do what you want to do, or whatever. But it still should be other stipulations in play. It shouldn't be that you can just sit around the house all day, not doing shit, not evolving, not contributing, not doing no, that is not what that is about. If a man is out here providing and protecting, it does not give you the right to take advantage of that and take that for granted and waste your life away and waste his damn life away and his money and his resources. No, find a way to replenish, find a way to reciprocate. If you're out here receiving, you have to be out there reciprocating as well. And it does not have to be monetarily. It could be in other ways, whatever you guys agree upon. But fellas, get it out your mind that because you are the provider and the protector, most importantly the provider, that means that you have to do everything, that you have to take care of a woman that's not taking care of you. Fuck no, that's not life. Women should contribute, period, point blank. And with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna get my ass up off of here. I did not plan on going live, but y'all know when it's on my heart, I gotta just go ahead and share. Before I get up off of here, you guys, y'all know the deal. Like, share, comment, subscribe, okay? Hit the notification bell because we go live randomly. Isakuma says, if she doesn't respect herself but thinks she deserves respect, that's delusional. It starts within her. Don't even come in the orbit of a woman with too many unaddressed personal issues. Ooh, that's true as well. Somebody don't respect themselves. That's a issue already, because if they don't respect themselves, they ain't gonna respect you. YouTube admin says, a woman that's willing to help out shines amongst women, because a lot of women would rather use their money for other things while their dude struggles to handle the finances. That's a problem, y'all. Like I said, y'all, you should not be with somebody that is okay with watching you struggle and not giving a fuck. You should not be with somebody that's okay with just taking from you and not trying to reciprocate. Should not be that's just it's out of the question. That's not a healthy dynamic. That's not balance. And balance does not mean that it has to be the same thing. It just means that it has to be of equal value. And what's valuable to you, that's totally dependent upon what you guys deem to be valuable. I can't place value on what you want. But, it just has to be within reason and make sense to both of you guys. Contribute to this. You ain't got to do that. I handle that, but you do this. Like a woman should be contributing. She should not just be handled as if she's a child with no responsibilities. No, you still got responsibilities. All right, y'all. But I'm gonna get up off of here, fellas. Stop being used. Stop this shit, y'all. It's not okay to be depleted and defeated. It's just not. And a woman should not be okay with that. And if she is, something wrong with her. And I'm gonna go. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, y'all. I ain't even got my damn charger. Peace.